Are you planning to retire soon but worried your savings might not stretch far enough? Well, you're not alone. Recent stats show that almost a third of workers under 55 fear they may never afford to retire. Among them, a staggering 75% say they simply won't have the funds to make it happen. And looking at the reality of many Americans, it's easy to understand their concerns. Around 40% of baby boomers have no retirement savings at all. For those who do manage to save, the average nest egg is about $71,000, which isn't exactly a fortune to last through your golden years. To retire comfortably in even the cheapest U.S. state, you'll need at least 7 times that amount. For those leaning on Social Security, the average monthly payout in August 2023 was about $1,757. That's not a lot to live on. But here's some hope. There are certain states in the U.S. where you can make that money go much further. These states have a lower cost of living, are tax-friendly, and may offer a decent quality of life, allowing you to stretch that small pension or Social Security check. So, we're about to dive into the top 15 states in the U.S. to retire comfortably on a limited budget. We've pulled data from sources like Yahoo and Insider Monkey, factoring in cost of living, health expenses, taxes, and lifestyle perks for each state. And before we dive in, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future updates. Now, let's explore. Number 15, Kentucky. Kicking off our list is Kentucky, a state that's easier on the wallet than most. The cost of living index in Kentucky is 93.2. which means that overall, it's around 7% cheaper to live there compared to the national average. Healthcare costs are also nearly 12% lower than elsewhere in the U.S., with a health index of 88.4. But affordability comes with a trade-off. The quality of healthcare and overall life for retirees ranks quite low compared to other states. If keeping expenses to a minimum is your top priority and you're not too worried about amenities, then Kentucky might be the perfect place to stretch those retirement dollars. Number 14, Alabama. Looking for even more affordability? Alabama ranks as the 5th most cost-effective state in the U.S., with a cost of living index of 88.2. Groceries, housing, transportation, and healthcare all come in way below the national average. Plus, Alabama is tax-friendly. Social Security benefits aren't taxed, and property taxes are quite low. It was even crowned the most affordable place to retire by WalletHub. But be warned, the quality of life and healthcare options aren't the highest, with issues like social isolation and food insecurity for seniors being common concerns. If you're okay with those potential challenges, your money will go far here. Number 13, Louisiana. Louisiana is another budget-friendly state, boasting a cost of living index of 90.7 and a health index of 99.3. Social Security and public pension income are both tax-exempt, making it a favorable place for retirees when it comes to taxation. However, other forms of retirement income may still be taxed. Similar to some other states on our list, Louisiana's quality of life and healthcare may not rank highly overall, but this doesn't mean every area has the same drawbacks. For those who prioritize saving over luxurious amenities, it could be an excellent pick. Number 12, West Virginia. In West Virginia, you'll find one of the cheapest costs of living in the entire country, about 15% below the national average. While retirement income is taxed here, you can claim deductions on some of it, which helps lighten the load. Healthcare is also cheaper than average. However, just like some other affordable states, the quality of life in healthcare might not be the best, but if saving money is your main goal, West Virginia could offer what you're looking for. Number 11, Oklahoma. Coming in at number 11, Oklahoma offers affordability at almost every turn. Its overall cost of living index is 86.8, and housing is particularly inexpensive, with an index of 71.1. Even health expenses are more budget-friendly, with a health index of 92.6. The state's tax policies are also retiree-friendly, as Social Security benefits are exempt, and you can get deductions on other retirement income. While Oklahoma's low costs make it attractive, its quality of life and healthcare for retirees are on the lower end. But if saving cash is what matters most to you, Oklahoma could be a fantastic choice. Number 10, Idaho. If safety is a priority, Idaho's low crime rates make it an attractive option. Idaho doesn't tax Social Security benefits, and other forms of retirement income are taxed between 0% and 6%. Its cost of living is slightly below the national average, with an index of 99. Housing and utility costs, in particular, are lower, which helps you stretch that retirement income further. Number 9, Georgia. Georgia might just win your heart with its warm climate and friendly costs. The average temperature hovers around 66 degrees Fahrenheit, making it ideal for those who want to escape the chill. With a cost of living index of 90.9, Georgia ranks as the 11th most affordable state in the U.S. Taxes are also favorable for retirees, offering deductions of up to $65,000 for those aged 65 and older, and there are no estate or inheritance taxes to worry about. However, the quality of life and healthcare scores are on the lower side, with ranks of 40 and 42, respectively. Number 8. Virginia. Virginia has an overall high ranking when it comes to retirement, according to WalletHub's study. It ranks number 1 overall for its combination of affordability, quality of life, and healthcare. However, with a cost of living index of 101.4, it is slightly above the national average, which may not be the best fit if you're on a very tight budget. But Virginia doesn't tax Social Security benefits, and its crime rates are among the lowest in the nation, adding to its appeal for retirees looking for a balance between affordability and a good quality of life. Number 7. Mississippi. Mississippi stands out as the second most affordable state to live in, with a cost of living index of 86.7. The state also boasts low property taxes, and all forms of retirement income are completely tax-exempt. But keep in mind, Mississippi's low costs come with a catch. The quality of life and healthcare here are among the lowest in the country. So, while your money will go far, you'll need to weigh whether that's worth the trade-off in amenities and healthcare quality. Number 6. Ohio. For those seeking a balance between affordability and a decent quality of life, Ohio is worth considering. With a cost of living index at 92.2, it stands almost 8% cheaper than the national average. Though healthcare costs may hover slightly above the U.S. average, the quality of life in Ohio is far better than many other budget-friendly states. WalletHub ranks Ohio 8th overall for retirees' quality of life. With these factors in mind, Ohio could be an excellent place to retire comfortably if you have a modest pension or rely on Social Security income. Number 5. Kansas. Kansas comes in as the 5th best state for retirees who need to stretch their dollars. Housing is exceptionally affordable, with a cost of living index at 92.2, meaning it's nearly 32% cheaper than the national average. Although utility costs might be slightly above average, with an index of 104.9, the low costs of housing, groceries, and other living expenses make up for it. The state's quality of life and healthcare ranks are fairly average, with WalletHub scoring them at 32 and 33, respectively. If affordable housing is your primary concern, Kansas may be the right fit for you. Number 4. South Dakota. South Dakota is the 16th most affordable state in the U.S., offering lower costs for groceries, housing, utilities, transportation, and healthcare than the national average. This makes it an attractive spot for retirees, particularly those relying on Social Security or a small pension. Even better, South Dakota is one of the most tax-friendly states. It has no state income tax, and all retirement income is tax-free. The state's homestead exemption program allows those over 70 who meet certain income qualifications to defer their property taxes. Adding to its appeal, South Dakota ranks high in healthcare quality, with WalletHub giving it a rank of 9 out of all 50 states. Number 3. North Dakota. If you don't mind the chilly weather, North Dakota could be one of the best places to retire on a budget. The state's cost of living index sits at 94.3, making it about 6% more affordable than the national average. Housing is especially affordable, with a housing index of 83.2, which is well below average. Although healthcare is slightly more expensive in North Dakota, with an index of 112.1. Its quality of healthcare ranks 20th in the nation, according to WalletHub. If you're okay with cold winters and are searching for a low-cost place to retire with access to good healthcare, North Dakota could be a great option. Number 2. Iowa. Iowa offers a strong balance of affordability and quality of life for retirees, with a cost of living index at 89.9. It is around 10% cheaper than the national average. While healthcare costs are a bit higher than average, housing is significantly cheaper, with a housing index of just 72.6. Plus, Iowa has very friendly tax policies for retirees. Social Security benefits are exempt from taxes, and starting in 2024, a new policy will allow retirees to be free from state taxes on retirement income. This mix of affordability, tax friendliness, and decent healthcare quality makes Iowa an appealing place to settle down in retirement. Number 1. Wyoming. Wyoming takes the top spot on the list as the best state for retirees living on a small pension or Social Security. It's known not just for its stunning natural beauty, but also for its affordability and tax advantages. The state has a cost of living index of 93.2, making it relatively inexpensive compared to many other states. Wyoming has no state income tax, low property taxes, and some of the lowest sales taxes in the U.S. Additionally, the crime rate is lower than the national average. Quality of life is high here too, with WalletHub ranking Wyoming 9th in the country. If you want to enjoy beautiful landscapes while living comfortably on a modest budget, Wyoming might be your perfect match. Now it's over to you. Where would you choose to retire if you had to make your dollar stretch? Or maybe you already live in one of these states and have some insights of your own. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Your experiences might help someone else make the right decision. Thanks for joining, and here's to a comfortable and happy retirement.